The gaming industry didn't explode by accident, it was engineered. What began as simple games sold for a one-time price has evolved into a powerful ecosystem built on engagement, recurring revenue, and global reach. Today, games operate like living platforms, monetizing time, competition, creativity, and community on a massive scale. Behind the graphics and gameplay lies a sophisticated business model that blends psychology, technology, and digital economics. Understanding this model reveals why gaming has become one of the fastest-growing and most profitable industries in the world. Today, we will talk about the business model behind the gaming industry's explosion. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Shift from one-time sales to living digital products. In its early days, gaming followed a simple transactional model. Build a game, sell a physical copy, and move on to the next title. Revenue peaked at launch and declined quickly afterward. This model limited long-term profitability and forced studios to rely on constant hit-making. The modern gaming industry replaced this approach with live service models, where games are no longer static products but evolving digital platforms. Titles now receive continuous updates, new content, seasonal events, and expansions, allowing developers to monetize players over months or even years. This shift fundamentally changed cash flow dynamics, transforming unpredictable sales spikes into recurring, more stable revenue streams. Free-to-play, the most powerful growth engine. The free-to-play model is one of the most significant drivers behind gaming's explosion. By removing the upfront cost barrier, games attract massive audiences across demographics and geographies. Revenue is generated through optional in-game purchases such as cosmetic items, character upgrades, battle passes, and convenience features. While only a small percentage of players spend money, the sheer scale of the player base makes the model extraordinarily profitable. This approach mirrors digital platforms like social media. Maximize reach first, then monetize engagement over time. Free-to-play games leverage behavioral economics, offering low-friction entry and incremental spending opportunities that feel optional but are strategically designed to increase lifetime value. Microtransactions and the psychology of spending. Microtransactions are often misunderstood as simple add-ons, but they are deeply rooted in psychological design. Developers carefully structure pricing, rewards, and progression systems to encourage repeat spending without making it feel mandatory. Virtual currencies obscure real-world costs, while limited-time offers and exclusive items create urgency and fear of missing out. Progression-based purchases appeal to achievement-oriented players, while cosmetic items monetize identity and self-expression. The brilliance of microtransactions lies in their scalability. Each individual purchase may be small, but multiplied across millions of players, they generate enormous revenue with minimal marginal cost. Battle passes and subscription-like engagement. Battle passes represent a hybrid between microtransactions and subscriptions. Players pay a fixed price for access to a season-long progression system that rewards consistent play. This model aligns player incentives with developer goals. The more time users spend in the game, the more value they perceive from their purchase. Battle passes also create predictable revenue cycles, allowing studios to forecast income and plan content pipelines more effectively. Unlike traditional subscriptions, players feel they are earning value through effort rather than merely paying for access, which increases satisfaction and retention. Games as platforms, not products. Modern successful games function more like platforms than standalone products. Titles such as multiplayer shooters, sandbox worlds, and online role-playing games act as ecosystems where social interaction, competition, and creativity thrive. User-generated content, modding communities, and in-game marketplaces extend a game's lifespan far beyond what a studio could produce alone. By enabling players to create, trade, and showcase content, developers shift from being sole content producers to platform operators. This dramatically increases scalability while fostering deeper emotional investment from the community. Esports and competitive monetization. Esports has transformed competitive gaming into a global spectator sport. Revenue comes from sponsorships, media rights, advertising, merchandise, and ticket sales. Game publishers benefit by controlling the competitive ecosystem, ensuring that professional play directly promotes their titles. High-level competition fuels aspiration, encouraging casual players to invest more time and money to improve. Esports also extends the life cycle of games by keeping them culturally relevant long after launch, turning skill mastery into a monetizable form of entertainment. Streaming, content creators, and free marketing. One of the most unique aspects of gaming's business model is its symbiotic relationship with content creators. Streamers and video creators generate massive exposure for games at little to no direct marketing cost. Platforms like live streaming services and video sharing sites turn gameplay into entertainment, creating secondary audiences who may not even play but still contribute to cultural momentum. Publishers often support creators through early access, sponsorships, and creator tools because each creator functions as a decentralized marketing channel. This user-driven promotion model significantly reduces customer acquisition costs while increasing authenticity and trust. Digital distribution and the death of physical constraints. Rise of digital distribution eliminated many of the traditional limitations of retail. Developers no longer need to manufacture, ship, or store physical copies, dramatically reducing overhead. Digital storefronts allow for global reach, dynamic pricing, instant updates, and direct relationships with customers. This shift increased profit margins and made it economically viable for smaller studios to compete alongside industry giants. At the same time, large publishers benefit from data-driven insights, tracking player behavior to optimize monetization strategies in real time. Data, analytics, and continuous optimization. Data is the invisible backbone of modern gaming businesses. Every click, purchase, and gameplay decision can be analyzed to understand player behavior. This allows developers to refine difficulty curves, personalize offers, balance economies, and improve retention. Games are continuously optimized after launch, unlike traditional entertainment products that are largely fixed once released. This feedback loop turns games into adaptive systems that evolve alongside their audiences, maximizing both engagement and revenue over time. Mobile gaming and global market expansion. Mobile gaming played a critical role in the industry's explosion by reaching audiences previously untouched by consoles or PCs. Smartphones lowered hardware barriers and expanded gaming into emerging markets. Short session design, social integration, and aggressive free-to-play monetization made mobile games highly profitable despite lower average spending per user. Combined with global app stores and digital payments, mobile gaming transformed gaming into a truly universal form of entertainment. Intellectual property and franchise economics. Successful games often evolve into long-term franchises spanning sequels, spin-offs, merchandise, films, and television. Intellectual property becomes a renewable asset rather than a one-time product. Each new release strengthens brand recognition and reduces marketing friction for future titles. Cross-media expansion amplifies revenue potential while reinforcing emotional connections with fans. This franchise-driven approach mirrors Hollywood but operates at a faster and more interactive pace. If you liked this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up. Leave a comment and click the button to subscribe.